Gorilla Tag is a really great game with a really great community.
Everybody keeps saying the N-word.
Okay, maybe not the best community, but it's still a good game. I've been playing the game for a very long time, and there are some things that I wish were added to the game that still haven't been, that should be added, and they haven't added. But anyway, I've been playing this game for a very long time, and there's an update that I think needs to happen. And there are some things that I feel like this game really needs, or that it can improve on. So I made a pitch for an update. So a bit ago, I made a post on the Gorilla Tag Reddit about an update pitch that I had. And people actually liked it, and they responded with their own ideas. So I've compiled all of those, and I'm making it for you. I'm sorry, that came up a little weird. So this is my pitch for the Gorilla Tag Quality of Life update. So in this, I'll be talking about things like game modes, glitches, map changes. Map changes are important, they're at the end. But just a lot of stuff that I think could improve the game. To start this off, I want to talk about settings and gameplay. Now the first setting I want is actually a really requested setting. This setting being a weather changer and a time of day changer. Now on base Gorilla Tag, there is a day and night cycle that also can sometimes rain. But I'm gonna be honest, it kinda sucks. Sometimes you don't want to play when it's raining or when it's nighttime, and the only way to not have that is with mods. But the day and night cycle is sometimes cool, and it should be kept in the game. So I think a setting should be made where you can choose if you want it to be nighttime, daytime, raining, or not. This way, people that want the day and night cycle can keep it on, and people that want to actually just have whatever time of day can have that. It would also make a lot of content creators' lives easier, because I know some people want to roleplay, and some people want to make movies, and some people want to do just videos, and they don't want it to be nighttime, me included. So this setting would actually help a lot of people out, and it should be really, really, really done. This next one is one that I personally have wanted in the game since I've gotten it. So you know when you put on a face cosmetic and it covers like your vision? I hate that. I really hate that. I honestly think that's something that shouldn't even be on cosmetics, but I do understand that some cosmetics are actually unique because of this. But some cosmetics aren't unique from it. So a setting where you can turn it on and off would be like really good. This next one is really important for when Christmas comes out, but it can be tested here. So if you hold your grip buttons and you just touch the ground when it's snowy, you pick up the snowball. And I hate that. I really, really hate that. When I'm running and I'm playing, I actually hold my grip buttons down, and I know a lot of other people do as well. So I don't want to always hear all the time. It's really annoying. So a setting where you could actually turn that on or off seems like a pretty good idea. But this could also be for any pickup, you know? So like fish food and water balloons. Now the next thing that I really want added to the game, and a lot of other people want added, is a better group feature. Now on this account I am banned for modding in a private, okay? I did not mod in Publix. I modded in a private. So don't think I'm an actual cheater. But obviously there is a group feature here. So here's what my pitch will be. It's so weird because I'm banned. So basically when you press on the group tab on computer, there could be a little zone that shows you where you're meant to stand. So you know where to stand and what to do. Because I've sat on top of the computer, I've sat under it, here, and like, I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem to work, okay? I've done everything. So, clear instructions is a good option. The next idea I have is a better report system. You know when you're playing in a public lobby and someone will join and like say some racial slurs or mod, and then they'll leave the lobby before they can get banned or something? Well, here's my fix for that. So when someone's doing all that stuff and they leave, there could be a board or like a section on the board that shows the most recent players to leave the lobby. Or you could have it somewhere here in Stump. What this could do is basically those people that leave the game can still be reported by people, and it can only be there for 10 minutes for when new players arrive. The next idea I have is for when someone's spam reporting a lobby. I actually don't know if spam reporting is a bannable offense. It should be if it isn't. But if someone is spam reporting a lobby, simply just kick them from the lobby. I get maybe you have to report everyone in a lobby, but think about this. If you have to report everyone in a lobby that many times over and over again, maybe just don't be in the lobby. Now, the next thing I want added to the game is an audio fix. Please do this. This goes for Quest and Steam, by the way. I'll talk about the Steam problems first. So, when you're playing on Steam, sometimes, I don't know why, and I don't know how to prevent it, but your audio will be like all robotic and stuff. And I've recorded this video before. But the bug was in my recording, so all the audio was completely broken. Now, the Quest audio problem is actually really weird. So, when you're playing on Quest, for me personally, sometimes my audio will just completely break. I can only hear people's voices, and I can't hear game sounds. Now, moving on to the next section of stuff that I want added to this game is game modes and queues. Now, on base Gorilla Tag, there are 4 game modes, but there can be more. So I've actually made some concepts for some game modes. The first game mode is inspired by a game called Crab Game on Steam. Now, if you don't know what Crab Game is, just watch a video on it, or just buy it, it's free. But in Crab Game, there's a game mode called Bomb Tag. And it is really fun, I swear. Basically, in Bomb Tag, what happens is that there is one person with a bomb. They have the bomb and they're running around with it while it's about to explode, and they have to give the bomb to someone else. Now, when the bomb is given to someone else, the timer doesn't reset. So that means that person has to hit it to another person. Then another person has to hit it to another person, until it eventually explodes. Then a new round starts and someone else gets the bomb. Now, because it's 10 players in a Gorilla Tag lobby, maybe they could give 2 people the bomb or something, and it will all end until there's 2 players or maybe just 1 player. The next thing is map changes and revamps, because I want that stuff, okay? As I said before, I recorded this already, but that recording was actually a long time ago. Back when I did it, this whole thing didn't exist, okay? This wasn't a thing. Now, there are a couple revamps that I want to talk about, but I'll leave the best for last. The first revamp that I think should happen... But tutorial is the first thing you see in the game, and the tutorial teaches you kind of nothing, really. Like, yeah, it teaches you to go on double walls, but let's be honest, who, when they started this game, actually did it? I tried it once, and then instantly went up here. I think a tutorial that teaches you things like ropes and swimming, and just teaches you all the new features, would be a lot better. But I think the comp core should be revamped as well, just because it doesn't have enough stuff. Now, this last revamp is the biggest one of them all. The map change is City. Now, I get it's controversial, it's a really popular map, it's the hangout spot, it's all this, all that, but I actually think it's time for a revamp. I'm not fully gonna change the city part. What I want changed is the mall. My concept for it is like an actual mall, I guess. It could have like 2, okay, you're gonna have to do a lot of imagining right now with me, okay? Follow me. So what they could do is like, this is so weird. They could have 2 like escalators or whatever going up, and there could be a second floor of the mall, there could be a first floor, and on the roof of the mall, there could be little ropes to swing on so you could play tag and stuff, and there could be little stores. But, here's where it gets good. On the first floor is where all the cosmetics would be. So, there'll be like 2 stores on each side of the mall. It's not going to be really big, just, you know, decently sized, you know? Not too big, not too small. So on both sides of the building, so on this side as well, there'll be 2 stores. Now, in these stores will be cosmetics, and I've actually made some cosmetics that I want added. Now, these stores would be a fur store, yeah, a hat store, a holdable store, and I think it was a badge store. Now, I only wrote ideas for what I would add to the holdable store, because, yeah, let's talk about it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get a little toll here. So, an edible banana cosmetic that you can like peel back and eat. I don't know how that isn't already in the game. How a holdable banana isn't in the game as well. That's kind of crazy for Gorilla Tag. a microphone, and I have a cool concept for it. Now, there are cosmetics that you can interact with, we all know that, but I think with this microphone, it could do a little cool little thingy. If you speak into the microphone, maybe it could change your voice to the monkey voice, which would be kind of boring, but I think it could be like a voice changer. Or it could make your mic like loud or something, or quiet, or just really weird. Now, you could change this in settings though, and turn it off, and something. I don't know. I just think it would be a cool concept. A paddleboard that you can actually interact with and use. Kind of interesting, I guess. A camera, it doesn't have to work, but maybe if you click it, it takes like a camera snap or something. Pretty cool. A water bottle, I think this is in the game now. I think it came in with the school update. I think so, I think it's in the game now. A hairbrush, I think would be funny, but it could interact with hair cosmetics. So there is hair in the game, and I think maybe if you hit like the hairbrush on it, the hair could change or become like different. I don't know. They can think of other revamps to City. That'll be pretty cool. But for now, if you have if you have your own like suggestions or whatever, put them in the Gorilla Tag Discord or make your own Reddit post. I don't know. And wait, and maybe subscribe. Anyway, God bless you all. I love you guys. See you later.